up, guys? Saha the Raptor Khan here. This is Road to Becoming UFC Champion by 21, episode 36. So in this video, I got a couple things I want to say, and a kind of a big announcement for YouTube, mainly for you guys. So yeah, it's pretty big, and I'm just going to start off with that. So yeah, let's get into it. Also, ignore this big-ass pimple. I know it's huge. I'm just looking at it right now. I'm like, damn, you ugly boy. But anyways, the big announcement is I'm pretty much going to be a full-time YouTuber next to fight training. It's pretty much just going to be me posting YouTube videos and me training. That's pretty much what my life is going to consist of now. So yeah, I also have an upload schedule for you guys of when I'm going to be uploading from now on. So it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Those 3 days are going to be like a big long form video like one of these. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's going to be a short video. So like a short. So like, whether that's me training, whether it's me just, talking about something, whatever it may be that. So yeah, those are going to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to be streaming on my Twitch. My Twitch is in the description link below right now, so go click that. And I will stream pretty much whenever, maybe like, most times Saturdays and Sundays, maybe sometimes Fridays, or like even a random day throughout the week. I'll update you guys on it. I'll post something on my community tab, so you guys can go check that out. So yeah, full-time YouTuber, full-time training now. Everything's full-time. Just those two things is what I'm going to be doing for the rest, I guess, of until I'm make it until I'm champ. I'm still going to be always posting YouTube videos. This is something I've grown to love and something that it's been really fun. And now I'm ready to strap in and go full into YouTube. And this is going to be my second job next to fighting and next to training. So I'm ready to strap in, go full time with this, just like training and or just like fighting. So yeah, man, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be good for you guys, new content for you guys. And the goal is to reach 1,000 subs by December, before the end of the year. So I'm trying to crush that goal. I'm trying to get to that. That's one of my goals. So yeah, man, that's a goal. That's another goal. So another mini goal I have. So yeah, that's pretty much the announcement for that. Training wise, I'm not really wrestling right now because I ended up spraining my ankle. You guys have heard about this. I've been talking about it. So it was supposed to be a slight sprain, but it turned out to become a bigger sprain. I thought it was slight, and I thought it would get fixed within like 2-3 weeks of healing, but it hasn't. It has gotten better, but it still hurts like a pretty good amount. Like I still can't put my foot like this. Like you see how my foot right now is like this. I can't do that with this foot. So yeah, it's a pretty big sprain. It's getting better, but I still can't do this. So I can't wrestle right now, obviously, because like there's so like if I'm in referee's position, whatever it may be, I can't do this with my foot. So it's kind of just pointless to wrestle because I can just hurt it more. So I'm just not doing practices right now. Preseason does start in like about 3 to 4 weeks. So I'm just gonna rest these next few weeks. Just no wrestling. I'll be doing a bunch of other stuff. I'm still doing my boxing training. I'm still lifting. I'm still doing sprints, and I'm still like HIIT workout. I'm still doing all that, obviously. But I'm just not wrestling right now. I'm still moving around. Like I'm not just completely leaving wrestling. Like I'm not taking the longest break. I'm just I'm moving around. I'm still in my stance. I still hurts a little when I'm in my stance, but I'm just like in my stance, moving around a little. Like so. Just to get the flow, get my blood, still going with it, still keep active with it. So yeah, these next 3-4 weeks is just gonna be me completely recovering. Not completely recovering. I'm still gonna be doing, like I said, lifting and some sprints and boxing stuff, but no crazy hard training right now. Just for these next 4 weeks, and then come September, I believe preseason starts. I think it says in the beginning of the second week of September. So I believe that's September 8th, I believe. I think it's then. Or maybe like the 10th or something like that. So, once September 10th drops, that's going to be when hard training is going to be. Oh shoot, we got the popo pulling up. Oh snap. Nah, sorry. But, yeah, it's going to be crazy. Because once September does roll around, September 10th, whatever it is, it's going to be really hard training coming in. Because it's going to be 3 days a week wrestling. And then Jesus, bro. So the popo, why? There's ambulance and the popo there. I don't know what's going on, man. They coming for me. No, I'm joking. I'm not. No. Anyway. Anyways, yeah, it's gonna start September 10th. It's gonna be 3 days a week. Like I said, 3 days a week. Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I believe, is when the practices are. And then the other 2 days, I'm going to be doing, like, you know, my sprints, you know, lifting. I might honestly just lift on the days I wrestle. So, you know, we'll figure out a schedule. Right now, I can throw up a picture right now what my schedule is like. This is my schedule for now. This was like my summer schedule. It's gonna change now because, you know, I'm not wrestling the 2 days a week right now, so it's gonna change. But for right now, I'm just gonna leave it as is. You know, I'll change it once right before preschool starts. You know, I gotta figure out a new schedule. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. You know, that's pretty much the announcement. That's what's been going on with my training. Everything's going good. You know, thanking God. Out here right now with the nature. You know, I always go on walks during the evening just to clear my mind. You know, mentally I'm getting better, mentally getting stronger, and you know, that's another big thing about fighting is what people don't know is it's a lot of it's mental. You know, I'm not gonna be that one guy that always says, oh, fighting's 90% mental, 10% fighting. Like, no, that's not true. It's 50% mental, 50% you know, training and the actual fighting. But you know, mental is a big part of, you know, being a fighter. And you know, sometimes, like, as a young kid like me right now, young teenager, or actually a late teenager, I'm still young, obviously, but sometimes when you have goals in life, you know, you lose a lot of people on the way, like a lot of friends. You know, social life, when you have big goals, is not really a big thing when you're, you know, like me. You know, I literally have no friends. I have 0 friends. I have one good friend that I've been friends with for like 6-7 years. Me and him have been friends for a while, so, you know, he's my only friend. Other than that, no friends. You know, I don't hang out with anyone. You know, me and him, we hang out, you know, every couple of weeks. We, you know, we talk pretty often, but, you know, we talk almost every day. But other than that, I don't have any other friends, you know, and I don't hang out with anyone else. You know, I hang out with myself and my dad. Me and my dad hang out a lot. But other than that, that's it, you know. And I'm mostly indoors. I don't go out a lot. You know, only things I go out to go do is train. I go out to the lake, and then I come and, you know, come out in the nature just for a little, you know, evening walks, which I love doing. So, you know, yeah, this is just something that I want to tell, because I know I sometimes do have younger fans than me. Sometimes I have people that are commenting that are like 12 and 13 that are saying they want to be fighters. And I just want to let everyone know out there, all the people that are younger than me, that it's a very, very lonely path. You know, you're not going to be, obviously, because when you're training, you can't be you can't be staying out late. You know, you can't be going out with your friends and doing whatever, you know, vaping or drinking or whatever they do, because a lot of kids do a lot of stuff nowadays. So I just want to let everyone know out there, especially the younger kids, that you're not going to be doing a whole lot of fun. It's going to be train, sleep, eat, repeat, just like Khabib says. That's pretty much what it is. There is fun, but in fun, what I do for fun, I just hang out with my dad. I go out to the lake, and that's fun for me. You know, I drink tea. That's fun for me. These are the things that I find fun. So yeah, man, just letting everyone know that it's a lonely path, but at the end of the day, you're going to be the person that comes out on top, while everyone else who is partying is still going to be where they're at, and they're going to be at a low level in life. So yeah, man, just to let you guys know that. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of this video, man. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content. And go down in the description, click on that link to my Twitch. I'll stream not every single Saturday, Sunday, but whenever I stream, I'll